Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and give my review over Married to Medicine, the reunion part 1. Now, before we get into the reunion, let's get into these looks, okay? Now, let me just start off by saying this. I think what the problem is that pastels, that's really not my thing. It reminds me of Easter Sunday. So I'm just going to say that I was not just jumping over the moon for anyone. I had my favorites, and I had the people who I thought looked the absolute mess. But even with that being said, even the people that were my favorites, they were still just not like, oh my God, girl, yes, ma'am. It wasn't none of that. It was like, okay, girl, yeah, you got it. Okay, well, what else is next, right? What else is going on? Shout out to Cynthia Bailey. The first person, in no particular order, this is the first person that's actually on my iPad for y'all start being funny. The first picture was actually a group photo. The main picture was Toya. Toya, I thought, looked a mess. I hated everything about what Toya had on. I didn't like that dress. I didn't like that hair. I didn't like anything. I didn't like anything. I, for the life of me, cannot figure out why Toya needs a 2-story closet. Toya has never, ever given me 2-story closet tees. There's nothing about Toya when it comes to her fashions that makes me believe that she needs a 2-story closet. The only thing that Toya needs, in my honest opinion, is a drawer and a couple of hangers. That's it. Quiet as it's kept, and this ain't even this ain't even. In real life, don't nobody on the show really just give me what I need when it comes to fashion. Not Quad. Not Heavenly, of course. Hello. Dr. Jackie is the only one. If you really paid attention to Dr. Jackie in past seasons, Dr. Jackie was the only one that actually, when she did dress up, you'll be like, oh, okay. Dr. Jackie actually got a cute little style. But it would never be anybody who I was just head over heels over, right? Toya, baby, get rid of that 2-story. Well, from what I understand, you get rid of that whole house. I was about to say get rid of that 2-story closet, but you get rid of the whole house. The word on the curb, girl. The next house you move into, you don't even need no walk-in closet, Toya. You don't. I think last season Toya walked around here with Nike sweat suits on. Anyway, let me get off Toya. We like Toya. She's just lazy as hell. Toya, I got something for you in a little bit. Heavenly. Heavenly looked the best, hands down. Best dressed. There's nothing about Heavenly that I can spot that was wrong. That bitch hair was on. Whoever did her hair did an amazing job. Baby, that hair like it grew out of Heavenly's scalp. Heavenly got it. Heavenly looked nice. Heavenly looked real nice. Was I just crazy over the dress? No. But as a whole, Heavenly looks nice. The dress, the hair, the makeup, the jewelry, the shoes, everything came together really, really, really nice. Dr. Jackie looked decent. Nothing to go up for. I think it just was a plain dress. It had more. It was like party in the back, business in the front, whatever. Who else? Quad looks cute. I think Quad probably was second best dress. Did I go up for it? No. Anila, I thought looked an absolute disaster at first, but the more I look at it, it's like, it doesn't look that bad. But I think I'm also trying to make myself like the picture too. I don't know. The jury is still out on Anila. I hate when I feel as though people just attach things to dresses. Like, girl, this was supposed to be a short dress and you went and got some tulle and said, girl, let's just make it long in the back. I hate when it looks like somebody just attached something to something, right? And that's what it looks like to me. Contessa, I thought, looked an absolute mess when she was sitting down. However, when I saw her standing up, I was like, oh, Contessa actually looked nice. Contessa and Quad are actually running a close second, in my opinion. Only thing I don't like about Contessa had on those gold earrings, and that shit was driving me crazy. Did y'all see those gold earrings Contessa had on? Oh, girl. Simone. Simone, I take that back. Simone looked the absolute fool. I didn't know if Simone was going to a PTA meeting. I didn't know if Simone was going to a pastor's wife anniversary. I didn't know if she was going to a doctor's luncheon. Simone looked a disaster. Whoever dressed Simone did a horrible job. Sorry, I don't want nobody to lose their job if somebody ever come across this video. But whoever styled you, Simone, girl, don't bring them back no more. Girl. Toya, you too. All right, that's it for the fashions. All right, y'all. So, Heavenly's son is sick. Y'all already know. If Heavenly, girl, they would have come to that whole reunion if Heavenly wouldn't have made it to that reunion. Y'all already know, baby. Bravo would have had a fit if Heavenly would have told them, I can't make it because my baby's sick. Girl, okay, we just gonna wait. We just wasted some money because we're not shooting this reunion without Heavenly. You can say what you want to say about Heavenly, but if it wasn't for Heavenly, if it wasn't for Quad, this season would have been boo-boo. Girl, you can say what you want to say. I know a lot of the girls don't like Heavenly. Y'all say she ghetto, she loud, she ratchet, all of that, and that might all be true. But you cannot take away from the fact that, girl, if it wasn't for Heavenly, girl, this season would have been bullshit. Because Carrie ain't did shit. One thing I don't like, can I say something? And I saw this a lot with Kim and with Kenya. Kim Zolciak and Kenya. For some reason, when people don't like, I guess, the villain, right? Y'all really be out here thinking these white women about to come on TV and get these women together. Kim is not about to get Kenya more together. That's why y'all hype Kim ass up, thinking she was gonna come onto this show and get Kenya together, and Kenya had that white woman crying. Y'all done hype Carrie up, and if Carrie come back next season, Heavenly gonna be in that bitch ass. Carrie ain't did shit this season to the point that was so, oh, I like Carrie. She was getting with Heavenly, girl, because she said Dr. Daddy Damon. That ain't getting with Heavenly, girl. And quiet as this kept, girl, if you really think about it, girl, Heavenly didn't cut up the whole time. Well, she tried not to cut up the whole time at the Black Lives, when it went down for Black Lives Matter. Anyways, girl. So, Anila paying the makeup artist on time. This is what it comes down to for me. I think that Anila, this is the thing. Anila, either you full of shit or either you don't know how this works. I think I saw Anila say, or either Heavenly say on one of their lives, that I think Anila pays her bills. Like, okay, basically, I guess she pay her makeup artist and her whatever the way she pay her bills. But I don't think you can do that. Like, I can't go get my hair cut and be like, oh, well, I'm going to pay you on the first when I pay all my other bills. Girl, my barber will look at me like, girl, what are you talking about? No, nigga, you going to pay me right now. So, like, I don't know what Anila was doing. You said you paid them on time. But I think that Toya more than likely was correct about the information she was receiving. Like, you didn't pay them. Like, when you got your makeup done that night, they should have been paid that night. Not the next day, or unless you had some type of conversation about when you were going to pay them. But clearly you did not pay them when they thought they were going to receive their money, because I do believe Toya's receipts about you not paying those people when they were supposed to receive their money. It don't matter how you pay your bill. I don't give a fuck how you pay your bills. I don't give a damn if you pay your bills on the 15th, 2 times a month. When I beat your face, bitch, you going to grab that wallet and pay me. When I twirl your hair, bitch, you gonna grab that wallet and pay me. Or you gonna cash out me, however, whatever we discuss. Now, with that being said, like, Toya, girl, you got some nerve trying to tell somebody to pay their bills on time. Girl. But at the end of the day, Anila, I don't know who you work with, but girl, I don't think that's how it works. I could be wrong. Unless it may be like, I don't know how the whole makeup world works, right? When it comes to like celebrities. I don't know if it's like a contract involved. I don't know if they say, okay, if you do my hair for the reunion. I don't know how that works. Like, I know when you go get your hair cut, you pay right then and there. When you go get your hair fixed, you pay your hairstylist right then and there. It ain't unless you worked out some type of payment arrangement. But other than that, you paying them right then, right? So, but again, I don't know how the world works when it comes to dealing with celebrities. It could be a whole lot different. Maybe Anila was used to doing something that she wasn't used to doing now that she's dealing with, I don't know. So anyways, Anila, Andy asked her to hashtag the girls. Like, I guess, what was she naming based off their dresses? She says, Heavenly will be hashtag drag you bout daddy couture. Jackie will be hashtag green with envy. Simone will be hashtag no new friends. I can't even, oh, excuse me. I can't even, no friends collection, no new friends collection. Contessa will be the hashtag the bridal entanglement collection. Girl, Toya will be hashtag. She said Toya will be hashtag the U-Haul collection. She said that, I fucking screamed. Oh, damn. Anila's home is nice. It's really not, the kitchen is really not my style. But for her, it's a nice home. It's a nice home. But the kitchen is not, the black stuff, that's not really me. Toya, you did treat Anila like she was Gretchen and you were Regina. You did. And this whole, let me say something about this whole big sister, little sister stuff. That stuff never plays out right. Have y'all noticed? When it's a big sister, little sister dynamic, it never really plays out the way that way they think. Because I think what happens is the people who are the big sisters, and this may be in real life too, the people that are the big sisters, they usually expect or request some type of respect. They respect or expect some type of respect, right? Because you're the little sister. I'm the big sister. And I feel that's probably what happens with Nene and Portia. I feel like that's what happened between Toya and Anila. And I also think that because Toya in this group, this is no tea, no shade. In this group, Toya is at the bottom in the conversation. So I think that now Toya has someone who she felt as though, ooh, I can boss you around. Or since I brought you around this group, bitch, you gonna do what I tell you to do, right? So I do think Toya definitely disrespected and treated Anila like a little girl. I think everybody saw that. I do think Anila, and somebody mentioned this and I have to agree with it. I don't think Anila was wrong for discussing her relationship with Toya. Because I think we've all done that. Like, you may be going through something with a friend and you may be talking about the situation with someone else or another friend. But I do think, well, Anila, you went wrong. And why I think that it should be, somebody should have a good eye on you is because even though I can't remember a time Anila talked about Toya, but where Anila went wrong was talking about her relationship with Toya to bitches who she knew didn't like Toya, right? Like, girl, you know Quad don't like Toya in this moment. You know Heavenly don't like. So it's like, why? Like, if anything, you probably should have went to Jackie or Simone, right? But girl, you went to the two bitches who Toya really was bumping heads with the most this season. Heavenly, I think Toya and Heavenly. Oh, wait. Quad and I think Heavenly. So it's like Anila. So Quad comes out. She paid $5,000. Girl, that's a lot of money. Damn. $5,000. I did not know. Girl, she was renting that townhouse for $5,000 a month. Damn. Girl. Anyways, to rent a townhouse? Girl, you could have bought. Girl, I don't know. Let me see the people's pockets. Heavenly and Quad. I'm going to be honest, right? While I do think Quad is sensitive, and while I do actually think, hold up, y'all. God made me a hottie toddy. What's it called? Hot toddy? I made me a hot toddy. Ooh. I didn't even think about making a hot toddy. Cause girl, quiet as kept, when I be sick, the last thing that be on my head be niggas and alcohol. Girl, stay away from me. I don't want nothing to drink. Girl, bring me some water and some orange juice. That's what I need. Because I was watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I saw Erica ordered a hot toddy, and I was like, "Ooh, girl, I'm gonna make me a hot toddy." So, anyways, and they said they work. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. So, Heavenly and Quad. I do think Quad is sensitive. However, I have to say, Heavenly does talk a lot of shit on her live. She does. Heavenly talks cash money shit on her live. And even I'm sometimes taken aback at some of the things that Heavenly says, because it's like, girl, if Quad is really your, like, okay, say, and this is why I don't, maybe I'm moved different, I don't know. Like, let's use people saying Quad butt is fake. I would be pissed off at Heavenly and Funky Dineva if I were their friends and y'all getting y'all asses on y'all platforms talking about my ass fake. If anything, bitch, you better lie, right? And say, or just say, I don't know, or yeah, girl, her ass is real. Like, why y'all think her ass fake? So I think, I'm just gonna say, I completely understand why Quad was like, you know what, this bitch always talking shit. Because Heavenly has said some shit that I made me question, girl, are you and Quad really friends, girl? Because the way you be, like, even if you joking, like, this is Heavenly Ho's thing that I don't think she understands. She likes to joke, and then because she sees this as a joke, she doesn't understand why other people are upset. Like, girl, I was just joking. Okay, well, girl, if somebody joke about Dr. Daddy, then you gonna have a fucking attitude, right? So the same way you don't want nobody to joke about Daddy, don't joke about shit that I'm sensitive to. Or don't joke about something and then because you think it's funny, I'm supposed to find it funny. And then if I don't find it funny, now you got a fucking attitude when, bitch, I was the butt of the joke. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, girl, the emojis, I think Quad was right. The emojis do appear different on Androids and iPhones. Have you ever noticed that if you put something like on Facebook, the emoji that you use, it may not appear on Facebook the same way that the emoji in your iPhone appears? So I think Quad was in line about that. Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie got a whole commercial, baby. Girl, Dr. Jackie low-key is that girl. Girl, from what Heavenly done said, Dr. Jackie really low-key is that girl at Married to Medicine. Dr. Jackie is that girl. Toya starts crying. But when I see Toya starts crying after she watches her clips, or the clips they played about her. Toya says that she feels like she didn't communicate properly. She said it would be nice. I guess she would be scared because Eugene would come home coughing and he got depressed. Remember the very first episode, I said, girl, Eugene looked like he going through something because you could tell all in Eugene. Go back and watch the very first episode, Eugene's confessional, all through his eyes. Girl, he just looked like, excuse me, he just looked like he was going through it. But I'm about to say something, Miss Toya. This is why Toya I don't understand, y'all. And y'all know I do not do the gender roles. I don't do none of that shit. However, Toya, you sitting here crying, telling us that Eugene was going through so much and he was oppressed and he ER doctor, so he saw it, you know, at first hand. But I didn't see you, bitch, picking up no slack at the house. Like, I understand that Eugene, just because he actually goes outside and, like, he gets paid to work. We're going to put it that way. He gets paid to work, and what you do at home, you don't get paid to do it, right? So we know that you being a stay-at-home mom, that's work. You just don't get paid for it. And what he does, he gets paid for it. But I think at some point, my whole issue, I would look at Toya like, Toya is a lazy-ass bitch. Like, how the hell you got this man out here? And now we know he was depressed, right? Going through it. And this motherfucker got to come home, cook for you. This man been seeing people die left and right. He got to come home and cook for your ass. You complaining. I saw Katoya complaining in the first 2 or 3 episodes. Remember, she literally asked Eugene. Eugene was getting ready to go to work, and he was like, "Oh, I'm tired." She was like, "Why are you tired?" I swear to God, I still remember that. Eugene was getting ready to go to work, and he said he was tired. And Toya asked him, "Why are you tired?" Bitch! Girl, what? Do you know what this man is doing at the hospital? Do you know the shit that this man is probably seeing day after day after day? Not only is he probably mentally tired, he's physically tired, emotionally tired, girl. Like, everything you can think of. I'm sorry, Toya is lazy. Toya is lazy. She have her sons in the kitchen cooking pancakes. Girl, she complaining about helping the kids with their homework when she used to be a full-blown school teacher. It's not about Toya being a stay-at-home mom, but I do think that if you know your husband is going through something, and as far as being depressed, I think that Toya should have picked up more of the duties at home. So if she knew Eugene was probably going through something, hey, we can't have no company over this weekend. Daddy needs some rest. No, you want Eugene in the motherfucking kitchen cooking while you and your homegirls outside in the swimming pool drinking. Girl, I want me a man like Eugene. I want me a man like Eugene. So Toya crying. Heavenly cussing Toya the fuck out.
Raise your voice at me. Sit up straight, bitch, when you talk to me. Don't raise your voice at me because I don't like it, okay?
Heavenly is cursing out Toya. I don't blame them because Toya literally sat right there in front of the people's faces and told them, I don't care what y'all going through. Bitch, fuck you. How the hell you want us to feel sympathy for you and what you're going through? However, when it comes to us and what we probably going through, you don't give a fuck. Girl, fuck you and... Contestant said we all going through some shit. The only person that said it wasn't going through nothing was a rich white man in the middle. Y'all caught that? Andy said, "Oh, I'm good. I'm okay." You going through something, Andy? Oh no, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm rich and I'm white. And I run all this shit. I get a check from Madison, Real Housewives of Atlanta, bitch. Watch What Happens Live, girl. I got my podcast, girl. I'm good. We'll see. Oh, girl. That is hot tide got me sweating. That's another thing too, girl. I don't want to tell y'all this in the other video. My stupid slow ass been I call Toya stupid and slow, bitch. I'm right behind her. Girl, I've been sitting over here with my AC on 60 every night with a fan blowing right on my face, and then wonder why I can't get better. Girl, I know, dumb. That's why I'm turning my AC. I'm not gonna turn it off. But I'm gonna turn it up to like 78 tonight, and I'm not gonna turn my fan on. I'm gonna try not to. Y'all know I gotta sleep with noise. So that's another thing. It's hard for me to go to sleep in hotels because when it be real quiet in hotels, and girl, I'm getting off subject, girl. Bitch. I told y'all I got ADD. Okay, so I don't know if it be true, but I just think I do. Let's get back into the show. Contessa and the Heaven said, sit up straight and talk to me, bitch. I don't like your tone. Toya's selling her house. I think Toya is selling her house because she can't afford it. Girl, they can't afford it. Eugene can't afford it, however you want to put it. I think that, listen, I'm poor, right? But I'm going to say this much. And this is not me. You know, a girl start making a couple of dollars and girl, they think they rich. But girl, no, for real. Like, I don't think that $1 million is a lot of money. And then I definitely don't think it's a lot of money when you factor in the lifestyle that these people, I guess, are supposed to be living, or they make us believe that they're living. Like, I don't think $1 million to Jackie would be enough to move out of her dream home. Like $1 million, nigga, that's it. Like, I'm not moving out of my dream home just because I can make an extra $1 million. That's like, Heavenly is not going to move out of her house and those 47 acres that bitch got just because you're going to up and give her $1 million. Like, what? No. Like, I think that's why I know it. I don't know. I don't know nothing about no houses. I don't know nothing about none of that stuff. But it's just weird to me. Like, you literally just moved into this home. You just moved into this home and you're already moving. That's almost like you buying a car. Like, you know how like people say you can be upside down on a car? Can you be upside down on a house? I don't know. I really don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all. Like, you just moved into this house. So now you're about to go find another house. Pay to move into that house. Like, are you really going to be making $1 million? Toya, y'all can't afford that house. Period. And that's just what it is. Toya, you can't afford that house. You probably could afford the house if your big lazy ass get up and do some work. Like, at the end of the day, I told y'all this. I think it's too late for Toya because nobody will take Toya seriously. Toya could have been a party planner. She loves throwing parties. Toya should have came out like Cynthia, what's Cynthia Bailey wine cellar, whatever. She could have came out with a wine cellar. She could have said, oh, I'm coming out with my own line of wines, right? I want to come out with a champagne line, champagne glasses, flutes. Like, there's so many, because Toya likes to drink wine. It will make so much sense for Toya to be the girl on the show that's an expert in wine and champagne glasses and flutes and this and that. But girl, Toya literally just been sitting on her ass just getting paid for Married to Medicine, which is fine. I guess if that's what you want to do, but bitch, that's why you moving out. Let's just keep it all the way 100. Bitch, you can't afford to stay in that house. You and Eugene got it over your head again. If your ass would have been doing something with your platform, you'll still be in that house. Period. Because that Married to Medicine check ain't helping. I kind of fucked around and got pissed off. Contessa and Scott, I don't want to talk about Contessa and Scott because I feel like we're going to talk about that a lot in the next part. I'll just say this much about Contessa and Scott. I'm going to say this much about anybody who out there who dealing with some shit. Start treating y'all partners the way y'all partners treat y'all in the conversation. The same way Scott walk around here with naked pictures in his phones of bitches. Bitch, put some naked pictures of niggas and they big ass dicks in your phone. If they ain't got no problem walking around here with bitches in their phone, then bitch, you shouldn't have no problem walking around here with niggas in yours. If they ain't got no problem having inappropriate conversations with bitches, you shouldn't have no problem having inappropriate conversations with niggas. That's really how it goes. Nigga, no. Scott. If Contessa did the shit that you did to her or is doing to her, you would have a fucking fit. Half of these niggas couldn't take opening up their bitch phone and finding the picture of a big black dick in her phone. They would have a fucking heart attack. They wouldn't know what to fucking do. They wouldn't know what to do. I told a friend one time, because her man was acting up. Y'all already know what I mean by acting up. So she said she's going to start acting up. I said, girl, you ain't even got to do all that, girl. You can really just plant some shit in your phone and make him find it. That motherfucker will go berserk. I said, just go to Google. I said, just go find a picture of a big black dick. Put it in your phone. That nigga go through that phone and see a picture of a big black dick. Bitch, she going to have a fucking heart attack. A fucking heart attack. A fucking heart attack. I ain't going to do it. All right. Okay. Well, don't ask me for no advice. Because I'm all on some get back sometimes. Ain't that petty, childish, and immature? It is. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna talk about Scott and Contessa the next go around because like I feel I'm not physically worked up over Scott and Contessa right now, and plus his review is getting a little bit too long. I think. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Shit. Bye, y'all.